All right. Sound check. Check is good. All right, guys. I had a great day trading today. For the next 6 months, I personally have just decided that I'm just going to trade. I don't care. I'm not chasing any big moves. I'm just keeping it small. I'm just keeping it small, keeping it relaxed. It's better to have a good base, a good system, right? Trading is just like anything else. If you have a good baseline, good emotional control in your life, all things are possible. If you're wired for peaks and valleys, you're probably going to go broke trading. If you don't have good emotional control, if you don't have a good system that has statistics and has just a proven system, I'm talking everything. You can you can spot the context. You can find the levels. You have your statistics on those levels. You have your rules of engagement for entry. And after entry, you have a target system and a taking profit system. You got to know, what is the environment that I'm trading in? Where am I looking to trade? Right? Where are my possible arrival zones, my departure zones? And also, how can you tell how it's going along the way? These are the things that I want to dive into over the next coming months with the channel, and really giving you some tools on really just some tools and tricks, things that took me years to figure out. I would love to give them to you so you can really put them to the test. Don't believe what I'm saying. Don't believe what anybody says. Figure it out for yourself. So nothing has really changed for me, guys. Really, at the end of the day, we are still trading in this parallel channel, finding a little bit of support above it. That was below and above in the same word. But yeah, nothing has really changed for me. I have a decision zone right around here, naked daily point of control with the anchored VWAP coming down from a previous high. This is going to be a minor resistance level. I would consider this up here a more of a major resistance level because it is going to be the liquidity zone of all this stuff. But right here, we built up a high, an equal high, an equal high. So this is going to be a nice sweep. Exactly what I'm looking for here is I will be on the 5-minute time frame when this alert goes off, this naked daily point of control at 70,150 on the Bybit chart. And I'm going to be looking for just a quick snap back in. I only want price to do a little bit of peekaboo. Exactly what I'm going to be looking for here is I'm going to be looking at the delta candles on exo charts, and I'm going to look for an open interest increase and some positive delta. Now, you can always hit me up in the chat if you want these templates, but this is a 10 million volume delta chart. And so this only prints a candle when there is 10 million in volume. I'm going to be looking for an open interest increase. And then the delta down here, I want to see high volume, high delta, and an open interest response. I would love for us to peekaboo out of there and see some trap traders. Now, we all know that when you have a short, you have to buy your way out of a short. So what I'm looking for is that positive delta that's really showing that those shorts got bought out. Or I want to see an open interest decrease with lots of selling. Either way, I'm looking for a 5-minute candle, quick move up, quick move out. The following candle, if it cannot break and the body of that candle closes below the SFP candle, that'll be my entry trigger. And then from there, I'll take that down to the point of control of this range. I'll monitor it for a response. From there, I'll look at the value area low. I'll monitor that for a response. We do have some naked levels below there. Actually, I think we tapped this one today, so this can go away. Actually, we did, and I actually did take a trade off this level. This was a nice, beautiful trade right here. Look at how these naked levels are just so responsive, so beautiful. We came on down here, London low, New York, SFP the low, came on up. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah. That was today. And we saw a nice move to the upside and just been trailing sideways since then. So nothing has really changed from my plan, and this is the high time frame plan. This is for all you guys who work those busy lives. You don't have a lot of time to trade. This is something where you could really just set an alert. And even if you're at work, all you got to do is just creep on into the bathroom and just look. Did we have a nice wick here on a 5-minute candle? Bam. Did we come right back down into the area? If so, boom, stop loss and validation. And it's an easy trade, right? I'll look to trade this to the other end. Uh, I'll monitor the reaction at the other end. If we do come here, flip that into support, I'll look to see if there's a reaction here. And if your risk is in check, then really you have nothing to worry about, because one of these, it's going to stick, it's going to hit. Now, you can't win them all, but you can increase your odds of getting the right position. And so really, what am I looking for? Oh, of course, I'm looking for that SFP, right? After the SFP, what am I looking for? Well, I'm looking for evidence that the market structure is going to change. If we put in a lower high, that would be a good indication, specifically on the 5-minute chart. So I want that high, boom, lower high. Now, this might take a half hour or even an hour to develop. But from there, once we get that and we can see that back test, and really that naked daily point of control and that anchored VWAP is really going to be my significant key level. So I'll look for boom, can't break through, back test, and then come on down, and I'll trade that to the bottom of this value area. Now, that isn't to say that we could just blast right through that, right? If we blast right through it, I'd look to see for a back test and then coming on up. On that back test, what I want to see is I want to see that on a decrease of open interest. I don't want to see open interest building as we're going down. I want to see us driving up, open interest building out of that. If we did break through this and back test it, I would definitely say that we're going up here. I don't like longing the tops, because at the tops, your invalidation zone is really unclear. And so this is, you could take this with any market, any trade, gold, whatever, NQ, this, that. When you're long in the tops and you're getting those breakout and support resistance flips, I mean, really, at the end of the day, you really have to anchor your stop behind market structure, because one of the things that I need to trade is I need to know clearly, where am I wrong? I can't have this thing falling back into the value area going, all right, it might go up. It looks like it's going to. No, I like to know clearly where I'm wrong. This is why just getting that SFP, price comes back in, I just, boom, this is where I'm wrong, right? And really the risk to reward is good. I am going to fashion my trade up where I know that my invalidation is going to be in line with not losing more than 1%. And then really I got to 7-to-1 odds, right, of a good trade. So I'm willing to take that. Up here, same thing. We'll be looking for the exact same thing, exact same time frame, local invalidation coming on down here. If we did flip this level into support and we continued with bullish market structure, I would say that that would be the first real sign of life that Bitcoin would be having here. Other than that, to the downside, I mean, if we just zoom out a little bit here, and I'm going to come on out here to the daily candles. All right, first let me get rid of all this stuff. I'm going to come on out here to the daily candles. And so this, I'm talking to you, just you Bitcoin investors, right? Spot bag buyers. Now, I want to tell you that right here, this is a very important range, because this is the value area high of just years and years of price action. If we did lose this area, we do have a point of control that we could just bounce off of, but this could really be a local bottom. Price could take off, start changing market structure on like the 4-hour, and a lot of people would say, that's it, baby, we're back. And really, that would be a good sign of life. Is that enough to bring us to all-time highs? Who knows? There's a lot of factors that go into this. I mean, really, as it stands, price and the markets are really behaving oddly, because America's at war. Things are uncertain. America's at war. Allies are getting upset. Typically, price would be dumping right now. Price isn't behaving according to the times. So what we do in that is we just trade the chart. We trade the chart, we trade the chart, we trade the chart. We don't trade someone's opinion. We don't trade the political arena. We just trade the chart. Show me the chart and I'll tell you the news. And I'll tell you that if we get a big increase here above this little consolidation zone and we snap right back in, I mean, I'm looking at for a short that I want to hold on to for a little while. All right, guys, so that's about it. I am going to be dropping, we are trading live in the mornings now, so the big Bitcoin reviews, I don't know how much of that I'm going to give. I'm probably going to be giving that to the community. But yeah, just locally, We are at the value area high of this range. We are trading in a clear parallel channel with local resistance above us, and we do have some VWAP resistance coming down above us. I'm going to drop a little video tomorrow on important levels with scalping and important levels with swing trade. I think that it's important to distinguish what type of trader you are, and from what type of trader you are, it's important to know what type of tools you should be looking for, right? We all know that market structure is king, volume is queen, but from there, how to spot levels. I personally really like, I'm enjoying Atas. I am a satisfied customer of Atas. Shout out to Daniel for this template. It really, really helps just finding good reactive levels. You know, just knowing where price is trying to go, and then these templates just showing how well price is doing getting there. Anyways, that's about it for me, guys. Just a short, quick one tonight. Leave any comments in the chat there if there's anything you want to see, any questions you have, any coins you want me to look at, compare TA, just hit me up. All right, see you.